Alright guys, so it is now October, the month for us horror fanatics, and I have been crowned the horror YouTuber of the month for October. So I'm going to have a live stream tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I'll get a lot more into thank yous and shout outs and all that cool stuff. But real quick, shout out to Mike at The Real Fifth Beetle. Thank you so much for nominating me. Thanks for announcing my win for this. And just thanks for being an all-around awesome guy, man. Like, I have a lot of fun doing these live streams with you. We have some watch-along things we're going to do this month. So, going to be a fun October. But Mike, thank you for everything, seriously. Every one of the other nominees, Gareth at Video Tasties, amazing person, amazing channel. HorrorLivesMatter, amazing channel. Savage Zombie Reviews, another amazing channel. Just if any of these people are nominated in any of these months, just keep on winning. We're in for some good shit in the horror community, I can tell you that. But everybody obviously who voted, thank you so much for voting for whoever you voted for. Not even just me, just for voting helps just enough. Because even from me and Mike, we're trying to figure out who started this whole horror YouTuber of the month thing. And I have no idea. He has no idea. It goes back a little bit, but we don't know how far it goes back or anything like that. So, unknown person who started this whole thing, shout out to you also. Even though I have no idea who you are, don't know if I'll ever hear from you, but thank you for starting this whole thing, because it really is doing a lot of good for a lot of smaller horror YouTube channels and review channels and all those sorts of great stuff that we all tune into the internet for. But thank you, unknown person, for starting this. And everybody, obviously, who supported the channel over the last, I think it's just hit 4 months or so since I started this channel. So in the last 4 months, everyone who supported it in any way, everyone who's liked a video, everyone who's watched a video, everyone who has supported or shown support or shown love or thanks in any way imaginable, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And just, yeah, like I said, like, this really does help out. Like, this whole little horror YouTuber of the month thing just getting nominated. From the first 3 months of my channel, about a month ago, I was sitting at 80 subs or so, and I think like 3.5, almost 4,000 total views on the channel. And just from Mike's video of being nominated for this, I went up to 100 and over 160 subs now in the last 4 weeks, and I'm about to hit like 20,000 views. So it definitely helps. Like, I'm sure even the other channels who were nominated and stuff saw a little bit of growth just from that nomination video. So Mike, again, thank you. You're gonna get a lot of that. So the 4 nominees for November is the new thing now. So let's get into that. Number 1, I'm gonna nominate Pragmatic Addict. This guy named Stuart. Awesome guy. We've had a lot of good conversations about horror and other things as well. Has an awesome YouTube channel. He kicks out a decent amount of reviews, nice, short, concise reviews, entertaining reviews. He does a lot of new releases and new movies that are coming out. And some of the big ones, Orphan First Kill, Jeepers Creepers Reborn, Smile, all those great newer movies we've been getting. So, Pragmatic Addict, Stuart, nominee number 1. Anyone that hasn't checked out his channel, I'm going to put a link to all 4 of the channels in the description. And for those of you who are too lazy to just scroll down and click the expand description, I'll even put here or here little channel names so you can just click right on that. So if you're the lazy sort, I got you covered too, don't worry. Number 2 is Al Lucard, my boy Al. So he's sitting at around, a Pragmatic Addict is sitting around 260 subs, so definitely can use a push and absolutely deserves it. So Al sitting around 400 subs, and just all around another great guy. That's the one thing that I gotta say about since starting this channel. I didn't start it for views or for subs or anything like that. I'm doing it for me, basically. It's a passion project for myself. And that's first and foremost what I started the channel for. But the biggest perk has got to be just meeting all other like-minded and fellow horror / film fans, because there are some great people out there that you get to meet just dipping your foot into YouTube and doing this type of stuff. But Al, sitting around 400 subs, and he has a lot of great content. He does reviews, he does unboxings, he does live streams, top 10s, top 15 lists, you name it, he does it. He does interviews every now and then with directors or writers or comedian he just had on the other day. Awesome content all around. We're gonna supposedly, you let me know, Al, this week we're gonna do a some live stream on some top 10s and stuff, so we'll have that out. And yeah, I'm gonna say this for all 4 of them, but if you haven't checked the channel out, name will pop up, check in the description, go there, like, sub, check out all the content, because absolutely worth it. So nominee number 2, Al Lucard. Moving on to nominee number 3, it's Call Me Blackout, which he's, I think him and the last nominee here are probably near the highest here. He's sitting at around 860 subs. So even if the nomination can get him up to 1,000 and hit that mile mark, great. But Blackout, cool guy. I met him on Discord. He has a great channel. He used to do a lot of gaming videos and stuff, and then he ended up switching over to horror. And he does some real entertaining reviews. He's been doing some like So Bad They're Good movies lately, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space and other movies along that vein, but really entertaining channel, like great content on there. So everybody, same thing, go out, click subscribe, check out the content, like videos, do all those good things so we can move Call Me Blackout closer to his 1,000 subscriber marker there, so we can get him to that goal. That's the word I was looking for, goal. And number 4, last but definitely not least, is Video Tasties. Gareth over at Video Tasties. He's sitting at around, what, 840 subs? So, I mean, Gareth, this guy's got a heart of gold. Like, he really does. Like, he's just someone that you can always just find some type of conversation with, that you can talk to so easily. He'd go out of his way for most people. Thank you, Gareth, for sharing a few of my videos in the last month and everything on your channel. I'm sure that helped my numbers grow a little bit also. So thank you for that. But he does literally everything on this channel. Like, if you want nostalgia and just seeing old advertisements and trailers by year, he's got it. Unboxings, he does that. He does reviews, he does live streams, he does watch along parties, which I'll be joining him on, pretty sure it's the 19th if my memory serves me right, to watch Candyman, which is such a great movie and the franchise I gotta cover soon. But everything you can imagine on this guy's channel, and like I said, he's just another amazing person that I got to meet through just doing this whole YouTube stuff. So Video Tasties, Gareth for nominee number 4. So we have Pragmatic Addict, we have Al Lucard, we have Call Me Blackout, and we have Video Tasties as the 4 nominees for November for Horror YouTuber of the Month. Who will win? I don't know. We'll find out and see in a month. And let's see what else. If there was anything else I wanted to say. Obviously, if I've said it a million times already, go to all 4 of these people's channels, check them out, subscribe, like, do all that great stuff, and vote down in the comments for who you want to pick to be Horror YouTuber of the Month for November. And at the end of the month, I will tally the votes up and hand the torch off to somebody else, to the new winner. So I will put all information for all the channels in the description. And yeah, start voting, guys, because definitely, like I said, this definitely helps all our smaller channels grow, whether you think it does or it doesn't, because it definitely does. I could say from experience. And I'm sure Mike and other people in the past who've won that or even been nominated for this, they have the same experience, I'm sure. But plans for the channel, things that so it's October, obviously, Halloween month. So I covered Halloween, Carpenter's original, which was the first horror movie I ever saw that got me into horror. And now we got the rest of the franchise. We got Halloween Ends coming this month. We have Terrifier 2 coming in a few days, which I cannot wait for. And so I'm going to be covering the whole rest of the Halloween franchise this month. So from Halloween 2 onwards. So we got like 4 or 5 different timelines, and it's such a fucking crazy franchise, the Halloween franchise. Just with the timelines alone, and with how many things get ignored in different versions and installments, and so this is going to be a confusing, fun mess. And then, surprisingly, I put a poll on Twitter. Only a few people voted, but like mass majority, Phantasm for next franchise to cover on this channel, and that surprised me. Like, Phantasm is one of my favorite franchises in horror, and it's probably the only franchise in horror that I love to death, but still don't know what the fuck's happening, like 50% of the time, like for the most part. It's just one of those series, man, that just feels like a complete fever dream. So just seeing it get love in that poll and have 75% of people voted for Phantasm out of, what was it? Final Destination, Saw, Cube, and Phantasm. So Phantasm won it pretty easily. So Phantasm series, all 5 movies, those will be coming this month. Halloween, the whole franchise will be coming throughout the month. Just some other Halloween related themed anthologies and found footage movies, all that great stuff coming this month for October. And let's see what else. I'm trying to think of other things that would be fun and entertaining. Just changed it up a little bit. I had those guitar videos I put up, the Halloween theme, and then just kind of got stuck in guitar mode and kept uploading a few videos. If that's things that people enjoyed seeing, let me know. I'll whip that out every now and then. I'll whip my axe out every now and then and do some horror covers or something like that. I was thinking Let's Plays for like horror video games, or like the Resident Evil series. I grew up with that whole series. Like, it's one of my favorite franchises in gaming. All the Resident Evil games. And I own pretty much all of them. So I can stream some Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Outlast, and some like smaller indie horror games that don't take too much time to do like a whole like playthrough of, or just spitballing ideas. Anyone else have other ideas? Let me know. That'll be something fun to do. I know I'm going to be on a few people's live streams this month, and I'm going to try to do some of my own also, and have some other people on, and keep paying it forward, keep trying to get more people involved. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So those are like the ideas I'm brewing right now. And again, thanks everybody, seriously, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, for just enjoying whatever I'm doing here. And just for all the support and love and just everything, for the votes, everyone who voted, like I said, not just for me, for all the nominees for last month, for this month. And like I said, please vote down in the comments. So check out all these channels, absolutely. And definitely, if you've heard of one of them or two of them and you're familiar with them, you might be a little biased towards one of them, whatever, still check out the rest of them. Like, because all 4 of these channels absolutely deserve a lot more recognition than they have right now. So again, one more time, Pragmatic Addict, Lucard, Call Me Blackout, and Gareth at Video Tasties. are the 4 nominees for November for Horror YouTuber of the Month. And I will be having a live stream tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time for you British people over there who live in a different fucking world that you're all sleeping right now. So, live stream tomorrow, and I'll have a few videos up in a little bit. Alright guys, again, can't thank everyone enough, and check out all those channels and let the voting begin. Take care, guys.